Hello friends, and welcome to yet another exciting video of Wisdom Zone. And this is Shubro, and I'm quite sure you have already guessed it. Today I have the seventh session on English conversation practice, and today's video is all about linking words, how you can use linking words and construct better sentences. And I'm gonna give you 32 important linking words so that you can construct better sentences. So it is my earnest request to all the viewers, please watch this video carefully till the end and do not skip it at all. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. So friends, welcome back once again to this exhilarating session on English conversation practice, and today's video is all about English conversation practice using linking words or conjunctions. I'm quite sure you are quite aware linking words or conjunctions are quite imperative, and in today's video you will learn how to use different conjunctions and linking words to construct meaningful sentences. And it is quite imperative to join sentences, and I'm going to discuss step by step. So let me tell you what I'm going to discuss today. At first I'm going to tell you what exactly is a conjunction or a linking word. After that I'm going to give you some important conjunctions. I'll show you how to use them. So that's going to be imperative. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So friends, before I move ahead, as I already promised, I'm going to give you a brief idea about conjunctions or linking words. As you see on your screen, linking words are also called conjunctions. So let me tell you, linking words or conjunctions help us to join other words, phrases or clauses together, because we cannot make 5-6 sentences. We have to join the sentences so that we can use them effectively in speaking as well as writing. So these words, conjunctions or linking words, help us to join different sentences, phrases, words and clauses together and make it one. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. So as you see, the example of conjunctions are and, but, although, because. So up next I'm going to discuss about the two important types of conjunctions that you must know, and I'm going to discuss these two types. The first is coordinating conjunction. So coordinating conjunction join two parts of a sentence of equal rank. So when we join two parts of a sentence having equal rank, that type of conjunction is called coordinating conjunction. So the two parts may be single words or clauses, and we join them together and make a sentence, and they are of equal rank. So let me show you what exactly it is. I'm going to give you an example. As you see, Sam and Tom went out. So here and is a coordinating conjunction because it's joining Sam and Tom together and making it one sentence. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. So like this way we use coordinating conjunctions, and all coordinating conjunctions are quite essential to join two parts of a sentence of equal rank and to make them one. So let me tell you, today I am going to discuss 7 coordinating conjunctions. The 7 coordinating conjunctions are short, simple words, and I'm going to discuss all the 7 coordinating conjunctions today, and we have to remember them. The best way to remember all the 7 conjunctions is by this word FANBOYS. So let me tell you, break it up. FANBOYS stands for, and, nor, but, or, yet and so. So if you want to remember the word FANBOYS. So F stands for, A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. Let me step by step discuss. I'm going to show you all the 7 coordinating conjunctions and how to use them, and I'll tell you when to use them. So let me get started with the first one, that is for. As you see on your screen, for is used for explaining why, and it is also used for formal purpose. That means it gives us the reason. Normally it does the job of because. For is used to talk about the reason. The same function is because, but because is used more commonly, and for is used in case of formal context. So as you see the example, I'm going to give you a particular sentence. As you see the example, I can't listen for the noise. Here I hope you understood. I can't listen for the noise. I can't listen, and I'm joining with for and giving the reason for the noise. So the reason is for the noise. So here I'm using it to join, and obviously it's a coordinating conjunction and it gives us the reason, and it is used in formal context. Up next we will see the second one, second coordinating conjunction. As you know, as I have already given the term fanboys, so the second conjunction is and. As you see, and is used to join two things of the same type or similar or equal rank. Without contrast, we use and. So let me show you how to use it. Ben is a doctor and his brother is an engineer. So they are more or less similar of equal rank, and I'm using and joining these two sentences and making one sentence. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next we will see the third one, that is nor. Very important. Nor means and not. That means neither of them. Not any of them or neither of them is called nor. When you want to talk about neither of the alternatives, so that time we use nor. That means not any one of them. So let me show you how to use it. Tony doesn't eat chicken, nor does he eat eggs. I'm quite sure you're following the sentences. So here he doesn't eat both. So that's why I'm using nor and joining the sentence. Tony doesn't eat chicken. I'm using not to join the rest part. Nor does he eat eggs. That means he doesn't eat both eggs or chicken. Up next we are going to see the fourth one, as you see on your screen, that is but. But is used in case of contrast. When you want to show contrast, when we join two sentences showing contrast into one, that time we use but. So as you see the example, Sam is a non-vegetarian, but his brother is a vegetarian. So here I'm using but and joining two phrases into one, and they are totally different. You see a contrast between these two sentences, and I'm joining it using but. Up next we are going to see the fifth one, that is or. Or gives us an alternative. So we use it before an alternative. So as you see the example, would you like tea or coffee? So again I'm using or and joining the rest part, that is coffee. I'm giving two options here. So that time I use coordinating conjunction or to give an alternative. Up next we will see the sixth one, that is yet. Yet is also used to talk about contrast, despite something, like but or nevertheless. So let me show you how to use it. Ron's grandpa is old, yet he works hard. So you see the first part, Ron's grandpa is old, this is one sentence, and I'm using yet and joining he works hard. So both the sentences are contradictory, showing a contrast, but I'm joining using yet. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear how to use yet and to join two phrases. Up next we will see the last one, last of the seven important coordinating conjunction. As you know, fanboys, that is S, and it stands for so. We use so to show consequence or result of something. When you join one clause with another clause, it talks about the result of something, not reason. In case of reason we do not use so. In case of reason we use because, or we can use for, right? But so is primarily used to talk about the result of something. So let me show you how to use it. It was raining cats and dogs, so we decided to play our favorite indoor game. Here I'm joining it was raining cats and dogs with we decided to play our favorite indoor game using so. It was raining cats and dogs, so as a result of it we decided to play our favorite indoor game. So the next part gives us the result of it, not the reason. In case of reason, there is a common confusion between so and because. I'll clear it up when I'll discuss because, but here so gives the result of something or the consequence of something. So up next we are going to turn our attention towards the second type, that is subordinating conjunction, which is the second important type of conjunction or linking words. And let me tell you, it is used to join a subordinate dependent clause to a main clause. So there is a subordinate dependent clause which we join using a subordinate conjunction to a main clause. So let me show you how to use it. I could not go to the office because I was ill. So here I could not go to the office is obviously the main clause, and because I was ill is the dependent clause. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear and it is giving me the reason. So there are so many important subordinate conjunctions we are going to discuss step by step and category wise. The first category is time related subordinate conjunctions, which are after, before, until, while, when and since. So let's see step by step. As you see the sentence number 8, after. I will call you after my meeting. So here I'm joining using after. I'm talking about time, and that's I'm going to call after my meeting. So I'm joining the rest part of sentence using after. So up next we will see the ninth one, which is before. Similar, Sam reached the station before us. So Sam reached the station before us. That means again I'm joining Sam reached the station and I'm using before and I'm joining with us. I'm quite sure it's clear. Next time related subordinate conjunction is until. Until obviously is used to talk about certain time. So as you see, he continued to help others until his death. So here I am talking about the time until his death he continued to help others. So like this way you can also use until and join. Up next we will see the 11th one, that is when. It is also a time related subordinate conjunction. As you see, also talk about time. Paul was watching TV when his father called. So here when is talking about that time, and then I'm adding the rest part, his father called. It is sometimes used in case of past continuous tense. Similarly, you see the next one, number 12, that is while. So it is also used in case of past continuous. My mom was cooking while my brother was watching TV. So here again I'm joining the rest part using while, that my mom was cooking in the past and while my brother was watching TV. So here you see both the actions were progressing at the same time and I'm joining with while. That is a subordinating conjunction. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. And the last one, time related conjunction, is since. So it is used extensively to talk about time, especially when you're using perfect tense. As you see, Tom has been ill since last week. So since is used and it tells us about the point of time, not the period. Tom has been ill since last week. So I'm joining the last part. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. If I say Tom has been ill, it is not very clear. So I'm using since and telling me exact point of time, that is last week. So up next we are going to see the second category. The second category is all about contrast. There are certain conjunctions used to join sentences which show contrast, although, though and whereas. So let me show you how to use them. First is number 14, although. She decided to leave although I requested her not to. So here I'm using although and joining. Although means here I'm talking about the contrast. So like this way you can use although. Similarly, the same function with though. As you see, it also talks about a contrast. He could not sleep properly though he was exhausted. Obviously he was exhausted means this is one aspect and he could not sleep obviously is another aspect. Both are showing contrast, but I'm using though to join them. And the next and the last one is whereas. Sam had a heavy meal whereas his brother didn't eat at all. So you see the contrast again here. Sam had a heavy meal. This is one part of the sentence. That means he ate a lot, whereas I'm giving the next part and showing the contrast. His brother didn't eat at all. Here also I'm talking about a contrast. So in case of contrast, when we are joining two sentences having contrast, then we use all these three subordinating conjunctions, although, though and whereas. I hope all these examples are clear. Up next we are going to move on to the next category, and the next category is all about reason. So sometimes some conjunctions are used, as you see, like because and since, and they give us the reason of something. There is a principal clause and there is a dependent clause. So let me show you how to use it. So as you see, the first one is number 17, because, very important. It gives us the reason. She didn't go out because it was raining. So if you ask question, why didn't she go out? Because it was raining. The next part is giving me the answer or the reason. Because is used when one part of the sentence gives us the reason. Same with the 18th one, since, as you see, since it was raining, she decided to take an umbrella. Obviously, why she decided to take an umbrella? Since it was raining. So again, it gives me the reason why she decided to take an umbrella. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. So here also we can use these two conjunctions, and they join whenever we join two clauses, and obviously one clause gives me the reason of something. Up next we will see the next category, that is condition. So there are some conjunctions which are used to join clauses and give some conditions. As you see, if and even. Let me show you 19th one, that is if you want peace, learn to sacrifice. So the first part is if you want peace, learn to sacrifice is the other part. I'm joining here with if. So it can come at first also. And the second one, number 20, is you see even if I don't go, I'll give you a call. Here also I'm giving a condition. Even if I don't go, I'll give you a call. So I'm quite sure you have understood how you can join using if and even. Up next, the last category is all about place. Here we will see two conjunctions, where and whenever, and obviously they point out towards a particular place, and then it helps us to join. So as you see, the first one is now 21st one, where last time I saw her at the bank where she worked. So I'm using where. It is used to join a particular phrase with another phrase or clause with another clause. So up next we will see the last one, that is number 22, wherever. So wherever is obviously is also used to join two clauses, and one gives us indication of a place. So wherever means it's not any specific place, that means it can be anywhere. So as you see, her boyfriend follows her wherever she goes. That means anywhere she goes, her boyfriend follows her. So like this way you can also use wherever and join one clause with other. So I am quite sure you have understood. Today I gave you 22 extremely important sentences, and you also learned 22 important conjunctions, and all of them are quite imperative. And I am quite sure you have understood the two main categories, coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. And all these conjunctions and linking words are quite essential, and they are quite commonly used. And if you know the uses, obviously you will be able to construct excellent sentences, and you will be able to communicate fluently, and also it's going to help you in your writing also. So I'm quite sure you have gone through all the examples. Try to make sentences and comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, it is my earnest request, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So stay tuned for further informative videos, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.